Check this out. This is one nice tank. This is from trailtank.net. They make this themselves. This is a beautiful tank made in the United States, 10.5 gallons, just for the Polaris IQR. Now, most tanks that come on these racers are actually pretty small. You don't want to carry around all that gas in that race. You don't need that extra weight on. But for my application, I need the extra fuel. I like to go riding long distances. So Trail Tank made this. This tank looks nicer than factory. Very well made. Very easy installation. We're going to get this on today. Rock and roll. Now, the fuel tanks actually slip in here pretty darn easy. It's more or less held in the front by this spring. And that's it. I have a grommet and a fitting for this. It's just not in yet. So I'm going to get this tank all mounted up first. A couple of interesting features on this tank. This one came with the brake light, which is pretty handy. And also, there's a little vent here in the back. They send you an extra one of these just in case you happen to break it or lose it. But this is so you can actually fill up the back half of this tank. When you start to fill it up from here, air gets trapped. Pop that little cap, put it back on. Now, if you think that this cap is weak, it's going to leak, you're going to have issues with it, you're not going to. I asked them about that, and they said that the endurance racer guys, they were the ones that actually made this, developed it, and started using it. So he did the same thing. Now, you need to figure out where your holes go in the tunnel. These two screws come with the tank in place. So what I do is I hook this up, then I move to the back, exactly where I wanted it. And I just do one of these, okay? Now I know that seems pretty archaic, but that just scratches the aluminum a little bit. I use a drill bit, drill those holes, and the tank is exactly where it needs to go. Let's get to drilling. So, now these are ready to go in. That's perfect. And don't forget to run your wiring underneath the seat. Now there's a little channel underneath this tank where that wire goes. That's in there. Install this again. There we go. It's a good thing when the wiring starts to go in, you know you're making progress. Now I'm just going to mount this up. We have the advantage right now with this fuel tank, installing it. That's a little bit too much. But we have the advantage right now. The track's out. Makes it a little easier to get underneath there. But make sure you use Loctite with this. You know, if you don't, chances are pretty good that's going to come loose on you. Never tighten one up before you get the other one in, or else you're going to run into issues. There we go. Now your stock IQR cap fits that no problem. This one actually comes with a little fuel gauge on it. You got to have that. You got to know how much fuel you're running in here. That's it. Very easy installation. Anybody who's trail converting one of these, this is the tank you're going to want to get. Trailtank.net. Tell him Louis from PowerModz sent you when you do call him up. Seth is a great guy, very easy to work with. He makes a lot of different tanks for a lot of different applications. Chances are very good that he's got the one that you need. When you do give him a call, tell him Louis from PowerModz sent you. I got to thank you guys for coming by. Make sure you give us a big old thumbs up. Check us out on Facebook, and stay tuned. A lot more cool stuff happening with this IQR.
It impossible.